Hi friends, this is Bijita. Welcome to my channel once again. Today in this video I'll cover a very important topic, that is the document splitting. So I hope you all know about the document splitting. You all know means you all must be knowing the name of the document splitting. Actually it is a very common name in SAP FICO. Okay, so document splitting is nothing but splitting an accounting document based on the profit center or segment or business area. Okay, it is basically useful for the reporting purpose. Now you will be understanding better once I complete the entire process, entire configuration along with their process. Actually theoretically document splitting is nothing but a feature given by SAP ECC in which splits the documents into pieces in order to do a better presentation of reporting. Okay, so first of all I'm in the SPRO, then I'm under the financial accounting new, then I'm going to the general ledger new, then going to the business transaction document splitting. Now I have to configure all the steps. Okay, first of all I am going to the classify GL account for document splitting. I have given my chart of account. Here I have selected all the GL account ranges and I have given their category as well. Okay, now based on the GL accounts that you have available in your system, you can put them in. You can put them by a range. You can put them individually, whatever your wish, and then you can assign them with their correct category. Here I have given the balance sheet category. Then I am going to the next step. Classify document type means for which document types you want to do the document splitting, that should be given here. For my case I am trying to do it for SA. It should be given here. It is already there. Okay, SA means G normal JV. Okay, so it is already maintained. Now I am going to the next one, that is define zero balance clearing account. Zero balance clearing account is such a concept. Okay, once I'll show you the document splitting in my while posting the documents, then you will be able to understand what is the purpose of zero balance accounting. Okay, but in order to configure the zero balance accounting, we have to create a GL account first. I am going to show you how the GL account for the zero balance has been created for my case. Going to the GL master, that is SPRO. Okay, and then I'll be showing you the zero balance clearing account. Now this is my zero balance clearing account. I am just displaying it. It is a profit and loss account, and then I have given the currency, tax category, line item displays ticked on normal, and then the field status group is also given. So normally it has been created. Now as I told you earlier, I am under the define zero balance clearing account. Now see, the this one is already given by SAP. Okay, account key is 000, which denotes the zero balance clearance. Okay, debit 40, credit 50 is already given. Now I am going under the accounts. I have to enter my chart of account here. Given. Now I'll have to maintain my zero balance clearing account here. Okay, now my zero balance clearing account number was 257. Yes, zero balance clearing, it has came up. Now I'll just save it. Done. Now I'll come back. Then define document splitting characteristics for general ledger accounting. I'll go inside this. Now I want to here see you have three options: business area, profit center, segment. Okay, these all are SAP standard given. Now you have to decide by which characteristics, you would like to split your documents. Now I would like to split my documents based on the profit center. Okay, so the partner field has also been given as per the profit center field name. I'll take this zero balance on. I'll take this mandatory field on. Now I'll just save it. Transport would be generated, it would be saved. Yes, it is saved. Fine. Now I have to activate document splitting. I'm going inside this. Now I have to go inside this one. I have to find out my company code. See, my company code is inactivated under the document splitting. So I have to take the inactive on so that it can be activated. Now inactive is off. That means my document splitting is activated for the company ABC. Okay. Now what I have to do is the document splitting configuration is over now. Okay. Now I will just show you how document splitting works. Straight away going to post a JV. I'll post a JV that printing charges debit, telephone charges debit to bank, and for the printing charges I'll assign this to one cost center, which again has another profit center associated in its GL cost center master, and I'll assign another cost center against another line item, okay, which again has another profit center associated in the cost center master. That means my two different line item of the expenses would be having two different profit centers. Okay, and there we will be able to understand how it works, how document gets splitted based on the profit centers. It has been compiling as we have done the configuration for the document splitting. So once a configuration is done, then first time the KB50 has been executed. That is why the system is taking a bit long time. Yes, now it has come up. So document date I have to put in 20th. GL account, let me put in expenses. Let me check the expenses. I'm going into the F4 help. Let me find out electricity expenses, leave that. Let me one printing expenses and telephone expenses, 200 and 201 and 201, and bank is my 101. So both the expenses are debit and bank is credit. Now first of all, let me put some amount, 200, 300, that means finally 500. Now I'll assign the different cost centers against each of the expenses. Say for the first one I am putting AC3, and for second one I am putting AC4 as the cost centers. Now I will be just pressing the enter. Again system will take a bit time to compile. Let it take. Okay, it requires a tax code. Let me put a tax code as well, and then again I am entering. Fine. So for the telephone expenses and the printing expenses, let me again go. For the telephone expenses, cost center is AC3. For the printing expenses, cost center is AC4. Fine. Accordingly, their profit center is also been picked up. C. Okay. This profit center is coming up against telephone expenses, and this profit center is coming up against printing expenses, as those cost centers has these profit center associated in their master, in the cost center master. Okay, now telephone expenses debit, printing expenses debit to bank. How the entry would look like? I'm just clicking on the simulate button. Normally telephone expenses would be debited 200, printing expenses would be debited 300, and bank would be credited 500. This will be the accounting entry, simple. But as we have activated the document splitting, we will be able to understand how document splitting is splitting them into pieces. This is the normal accounting entry. Telephone expenses debit, printing expenses debit to bank. Fine. Now we will be going to that part wherein we will be able to see what extra document splitting has done. Now going to the simulate general ledger. Again it will take bit time, but it will be fetching all the required details in a ALV format. Okay, and therefrom we will be able to understand how document has been splitted into two parts based on the profit centers. So hopefully you are able to understand why it has been splitted by the profit center, because in the configuration we had chosen the profit center. The basis on which the document splitting will be done. We had other options as well, business area, segment. Okay, so it's our choice that what parameter we should be using as a basis of splitting the document. Okay, now let's see what the simulation works. It is taking a longer time, but anyway, whatever it be. Once a configuration takes place, then the rest of the entry parts takes a longer time to compile, as the configuration has freshly been done. So as per that, system has to read each and every corner, and then it has to fetch all the data correctly. So it requires a bit longer time. I think it is coming now. Yes, it may take, yeah. So the reporting has come up, the simulation has been done. Now by this I hopefully you are not understanding anything. Now let me do some trick. I have done the summation, then I am doing the subtotal based on the profit center. Okay, now see, printing expenses debit 300, zero balance credit 300, means based on the profit center. Okay, so this entire document has got splitted into three parts. First one is the profit center against the printing expenses, PT001. So against the PT001, what will be how it is been cleared? Printing expenses debit to zero clearing account. Now PT002 telephone expenses debit to again zero clearing account 200. Okay, that means here 300, here 200. Now zero clearing balance as 500 as credit. Okay, but SBI bank was credit. Okay, then SBI bank is credit for 500, and then zero clearing balance again been debited for 300 and 200, finally 500. So that means zero clearing balance account is clearing all the line items. Okay, it is clearing printing expenses individually, it is clearing telephone expenses individually, it is clearing the bank account as well individually, based upon the profit center given. Okay, now this profit center is different, reason being it is the dummy profit center. Okay, it is the dummy profit center used, and based on this dummy profit center, system is clearing them. Okay, system is assigning the dummy profit center against the final clearing. So that's the concept. I hope this one is clear to you. Now I hope this is very much clear to you. If it is not, then please put your questions in the comment section. I'll surely try to answer all of your query. Okay, in between I have clicked on the save button. This document would be saved, a document number will be generated. Okay, and document splitting is a very important topic being asked in any interview, and it is even important while going through your day-to-day life, because anytime it will be required, anytime it may require. So the document has got saved as well. I'm not displaying it separately, because again the same thing will be displayed, so no need to display it again and again. So that's all. If you have liked the video, then please like and subscribe the channel. I'll surely come up with some new video in coming days. Till then, keep watching the channel. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.